Welcome to Craftsember, a December weekday journey into creativity and inspiration. I'm Suzanne, a Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator, sharing paper crafting ideas to spark your imagination. We're going to explore some techniques and celebrate the joy of crafting. I may share projects using multiple products, last chance products, scrapbooking ideas, crafting kits, or fun folds. You never know, I might throw in a 3D object or two. So whether you're a seasoned stamper or just getting started, there's something here for you. Let's dive into today's video. Hi friends, for today's card we are using the Peaceful Season stamp set and dies, as well as the Sentimental Christmas 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So this is a pretty peacock, and I am using the sentiment here, wishing you all the things that warm your heart and lift your spirits. And I am stamping on a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 inches by 2 1 inch. You need 4 of them, as well as 3 designer series paper or pattern paper sized 2.5 wide and 2 inches tall. So I don't know what this card, it's kind of like a fun fold, but not really. I'm not sure what it's called. It's not a waterfall, that's for sure. Anyway, I don't have a PDF for this one. I just don't have the time, you guys. So again, the white mat is sized 2 3/4 inches wide and 2 1/4 inches tall. You're going to need 4 of them. For the DSP or pattern paper, they are sized 2.5 wide and 2 inches tall. And then one of the mats I use for the sentiment. Now you don't have to do what I did here. You can have one designer series paper and then, or pattern paper, and then one plain where you can stamp on it. You can stamp on all 4 if you want, whatever floats your boat, if you know what I'm saying. This is a fun little card. I'm going to share with you how to do it. I'm hoping I'm clear. I always measure the width first, height second. So if I don't mention that, that is what's going on. So I have die cut the word Christmas out of basic white, but I did put adhesive sheet in behind. It is a handy thing to have if you like die cutting. I basically made the word Christmas a sticker, and then the shadow I die cut with Pretty Peacock. It's one of my favorite blues. I also really like Lost Lagoon. And funnily enough, you know, my car is kind of like a candy blue, and we don't have anything that's close to it. Maybe Azure Afternoon. It's funny because I'm drawn to blues. My mom said she always tried to stick me in pink dresses, and I would always wear the blues. So isn't that interesting? Blue's my favorite color, I think. All right, so I did not forget the tittle of the eye. Now, you guys, I'm going to smudge some ink on this Christmas by accident. So, yeah, I'll share with you that little mistake. So this piece of pattern paper comes from the Sentimental Christmas 12 by 12 pattern paper. I am trying to use it up. I still have 14 cards to make. I might not make them all online here, but I have 14 more clients to do within the next 2 days. So I got to get on it. Plus I have tags to make and some Christmas presents to make. And then don't forget, I want to create some content for you as well for inspiration. So anyway, I matted that piece. Let's see, I don't even know what size it was. It looks like the pattern paper was sized. Let me get a ruler out here. The pattern paper is 4 by 5 1/4, or no, 4 and Yep, 4 and then the mat is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, just double checking. So here is where I smeared the ink. I inked up my Mary, and then yeah. So I'll show you how I fix that in a second. My camera is going nuts because it doesn't like to do white. So this is a piece of cardstock that is 11 inches long and 4 1/4 inches tall, and I score it at 5 1/2, burnish the score line. So I also have a piece of Pretty Peacock, and that is 1 1/2 inches wide and 11 inches tall. So now I'm going to score at 2 3/4 inches, 5 1/2 inches, and 8 1/4 inches. Again, it's 1 1/2 inches by 11, scored at 2 3/4, 5 1/2, and 8 3/4. Now we're going to fold it in half at the 5 1/2 mark, and then we are going to fold the edges back. So it should all meet up. It should all be fine. And then I'm going to put adhesive on those edges, on the outside edges. I don't even score, to be honest. So here's my putting my dry adhesive on. I kind of flip it open, close it up again so that I get the edge part and I don't stick everything to my table. But you can see here, it's folded just like that. So I'm going to put the free edges in the center, and I'll show you. Once you see it, you'll be getting it. So I did about 1/8 of an inch from the bottom, stuck it down in the center of the card, or wherever. You can put it to the side, however you want. I closed the card, and voila, here we are. So the two edges, I'm off camera, sorry about that. I'll bring it in a second, but that's how it looks. And then we're just going to adhere the matted pattern paper. And it's funny because I didn't leave a lot of room for a sentiment, a lot of room for me to write to the recipient, which is kind of funny because I always do that because I don't know what to say in cards. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I'm at a loss for words to write to people. So I do this on purpose all the time. All right, so I'm putting adhesive kind of down on either side, on the center. And you could, if you wanted to, like put it on all four sides, that's fine. For me, though, I just kind of wanted in the center so that I don't stick my matted piece to the actual card. So I put adhesive. It's more important on these two pieces that I'm putting together here, just to put adhesive down in the center. I do 2 strips, and you can see I'm placing them centrally and making sure that the sides are similarly, and it's handmade, so if you screw up, it's fine. But the top and the bottom, it doesn't matter how you put the adhesive on. I just sort of slapped everything on. I'm getting tired, so anyway. So there is the card. I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of fun. You can, if you wanted to, you could tuck some money in the little hole in the I don't even know what it's called, in that opening there, whatever. Okay, so now I'm putting the card front on, and there's no embellishments on this. The fun part is on the inside. And yeah, I will show you now how I fix that smudge of ink. Basically, I just die cut another Christmas and I adhered it to you, to the, so it's a little thicker than most of the die cuts, but whatevs. So you guys, I want to say thank you so much for commenting. I really like interacting with you. So if you can, comment if you have time. Please thumbs up. Please share. It really helps the algorithm for YouTube, apparently, if you like and subscribe. I don't know. I could look it up in my analytics to see who's subscribed, but I hear that some of you aren't subscribed, but you do stop by and watch. So it's a nice way to support me, and it's free. if you subscribe, if you like, if you thumbs up, if you do all the YouTube-y things. I do appreciate you. And you know what? Hey, if you're Canadian, I would love to be your demonstrator if you don't already have one. Now that the postal office is working, I will send you out a brand new catalog. So here's the card. You can see that how it works. It's kind of fun. I don't know. You can stick a gift card in there. You can whatever, or you can leave it plain. Or maybe that's when you write your message. That would be kind of difficult. You can write your message on the pattern paper, and you certainly don't have to have pattern paper there. You can do stamping if you want. Whatevs. You do you. All right. So this is my card for today. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.